Okay, so am I sharing on Discord? Yes, I'm sharing. Okay, so meanwhile that I don't see any trades, guys, on the real chart, I have my alerts. Because I don't want to go long now. I don't want to go long now, right here. We are about to have a 1 minute inverse. I don't want to go long now. The only criteria I would like to see like longs play out is if we see like this 3-minute fail right here. If we see this 3-minute fail, then yeah, but I don't want to go long now because everything inverse lower, even on S&P. So yeah, it's like trying to catch a bottom there. But if we inverse this 3-minute here, I'll look for longs until the price actually hits to the upside. But yeah, let's return to backtesting. So as always, we do the backtesting the same way every single time. So we'll spot the setups and I'll ask you guys as well if you take the setup or not, one or two. And yeah, we'll do both of the models, not just one. We'll do both of them, the reversal, the continuation, and only the New York AM session, okay? So what time it is now? It's 8:45. Okay, good. Bro, why I don't have the line? Why don't I have the line on the chart? Fuck? Oh, no. Damn. Session break, crosshair. Should be this one. I think it's... Huh. Crazy. But let's do without it. So. Now let me refresh maybe. Because no way this is normal. Now it does work. I don't know why. Okay, so 8:30, 8:45, 9 a.m. Let's go to the 4-hour time frames. And daily time frame. This was the last time we did the backtesting. We left the price here. So to the left we have taken all these lows right here, this low right here, and we fill this daily fair value gap right here. And yeah, we are having a good rejection on this daily fair value gap, so let's see how the price action reacts. To the upside we have some perfect equal highs, so I'm neither bullish or bearish right here. We have this 4-hour which is kind of rejecting, and we have this other 4-hour right here. So my criteria for this day would be, if we inverse this bearish 4-hour, I'm going to aim for these equal highs. If we continue bearish, I'm going to aim for these equal lows right here to the downside. Let's see at the market open how we do actually react. So we have the London highs, some perfect equal highs right here. So I'm expecting this to be taken. Let's see. 9 a.m. Okay, the market is about to open. 9:31. Okay, let's see. Let me mark out the London highs. Okay. Do we have a fair value gap? Okay, we took them out. Okay, we took the London highs. No trades given because we didn't manipulate or whatever. Okay. So we took out the London highs. We are still inside the 4-hour bullish, bearish fair value gap. The best thing would be here to wait for 10 a.m. because we don't know which one of these fair value gap is going to fail or succeed, and we don't know which is going to be the draw liquidity for today. So me personally, I'd wait for 10 a.m. and not take any trades. What time it is now? 9:45. Let's see. Who of you guys would anticipate the long here? We have this inversion fair value gap right here, and we have those clean equal highs to the upside. Who would take a long here? One or two? One, 2. Yeah, long. No, there is no 5 minute. We are not reacting from nowhere. Neither 5 or 50 minute. Yeah, should be everyone too, guys. Should be everyone too. I was just trying to test you all when the session started. I really want to test you all. Pay attention, guys. We are not reacting from any 5 or 50 minute fair value gaps. We are still inside the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. Why you should anticipate there? It can perfectly reject. It can perfectly play out, but it can perfectly reject. Probability wise, it's not the best trade. Me, I'll definitely skip it to 100%. But yeah, risk free and break even straight away. Now, can this be a reversal? So, we are bearish overall, guys, on every single time frame. We filled the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. We took out the London highs perfectly. We are rejecting the 50-minute fair value gap also here to the left. And this is a reversal model, okay? This is a perfect reversal model. And what we have right here, we have a V-shaped inversion fair value gap. We don't have any 5 or 50-minute fair value gap in our, like along the way. And we have a 1 and 2 minute V-shaped inversion fair value gap. Would you guys take a short here, 1 or 2? The TP will be the unfilled 50-minute fair value gap. 2. 1. Okay. So, it's not a bad short. It's a valid textbook reversal trade. The only concerning thing is that we don't have a clear bias. But it's definitely worth a try, in my opinion. A low risk with aggressive break-even on these lows. Just because of how the inversion fair value gap was. Like a clean V-shape. And we don't have any fair value gaps on our way right here. Yeah, exactly. We have even the trendline liquidity here. You like the gap lower? This one, Toby. Well done, Toby. Well done. Very good catch. Bad luck playing reversal. I mean, guys, we are not here to make money. We are here to learn and understand from these failing trades. So Toby said we have this one. Right, Toby? If you... Okay. So Toby made a very valid point right here. And I got to say to Toby, well done. Just play it out, bro. Yo, chill. No, because Toby made a very good point. So, the fair value gap that Toby marked out, it's a very strong fair value gap. Why? It was a fair value gap which rejected the price action multiple times. So we know here there are a lot of buyers. Is it risky to anticipate it? Yeah. Let's play it out first. Okay, break even. And the trade they being break even. But the point you made, Toby, was very, very good. But the fact that we took out the high with the new fair value gap, I would definitely skip it. Even because this IFEG was like V-shaped. But very good point. I see you paid attention the last time, which is very, very good though. Which is very, very good. But when we take out the high with the new fair value gap, this is a new fair value gap that should hold the bullish price action. But the point you made was very, very valid. So, break even. Wow. We didn't tap a fair value gap. And we are just playing here. The 4-hour rejected, we didn't have a good closure. Let's see if we can have a 5-minute continuation. Okay. Nothing here to be taken. Choppy price action. Let's mark out the 5-minute fair value gap. The 4-hour fair value gap is still continuing to reject. Right here, guys. So, yeah, even the 1 hour, even the 50-minute. Let's see if we can get the pullback inside the 5-minute for an eventual continuation. Okay, nice push. We even inverse the 50-minute here to the downside. Let's see what happens now. Okay, looks like we are going to chop. Let's skip the day. Okay, we went bullish. So let's redo the analysis right here. So we rejected the 4-hour ones, but with other like 4-hour candle, we went straight to the upside for some reason. Maybe it was FOMC. Maybe it was a FOMC or Wednesday. This is CPI 100%. But the CPI pushed the price action higher. Daily time frame we pushed quite bullish. 4-hour time frame we are quite bullish. We have a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. So if you want to continue bullish, we should see this 4-hour bullish fair value gap hold the price action, or we can get a little deeper retracement on this previous highs and this 50% of this fair value gap. Did we have a new week opening gap? No, we didn't. We have the Asia high still here, we have the London high still here, and we have the London lows right here. And we have an unmitigated 50-minute fair value gap on top of this, exactly where these previous highs are. So for a good discount long, this one would be good. And for an aggressive one, even here. For shorts, we gotta see. Let's skip to the market open. Okay, the market open. Question. We took out the London lows. We took out the London lows right here. We are inside the 4-hour bullish fair value gap. Overall, we are quite bullish, guys. And we are reacting from a bearish 4-hour to the upside right here. But we are quite up in premium. And of course, we can definitely play. We don't have a 5-minute in our way. We don't have a 15-minute in our way. We still have the London highs, the Asia highs. Very good manipulation. Would you guys take this IFEG? 1 or 2? Come on, everyone. Small risk 1 to 1. 2, okay. Okay, so 2 premium, yeah, that is the main reason why I don't really like this one. It's very up on premium. Plus the IFEG kind of closed very bad though. Small risks, yeah, the trade itself is good. The trade itself is valid, like the reversal model higher time frame continuation is valid, but it's a bit too up in premium. I don't know, small risk might make sense, but it would be a skip for me, guys. It would be a skip just because we have this unmitigated 50-minute. It's not a not valid trade, I just don't really like it. Stop. So yeah, very bad weeks as well. I mean, as I said, this is the main reason why I would have skipped this one. Just because of a bit up on premium. We have an unmitigated 50-minute and the 4-hour is a huge fair value gap. Plus, yeah, let's see. We should melt lower. Or were you just unlucky? Okay. Wait a second, we have a 5-minute fair value gap. Let's see if we tap it. Holy chop here. Okay, guys. One little question. So, we are dropping lower to the unfilled fair value gap. Keep in mind, we are inside the 1-hour and the 4-hour bullish fair value gap. Right here. But we can go a little bit deeper in discount. This is a continuation model. We are reacting and rejecting perfectly a 5-minute bearish fair value gap, the only one on the leg. My question to you is, would you take this V-shaped 2-minute IFEG or no? Okay? Don't be scared, guys. Even if it's a loss, we are not here to win on backtesting, okay? Even if it's a loss, don't worry. We are not here to win on backtesting. All the way to that 50-minute, okay. Okay. I see balanced 1 and 2. Makes sense, makes totally sense. I like how we are rejecting these previous lows as well. It's not a bad trade in itself. I'll definitely rank this trade a B+. Not an A+, just a B+. Not even an A. Why not even an A? Because higher time frame, we are quite bullish, guys. Very quick displacements, quite bullish. 1 hour, we are bearish right here. So it's not a clear bias. We have a 50-minute lower as a drawn liquidity. It's not a bad trade. It's a low risk trade, 100% for sure. But I don't know if I'll take this in live environment. Maybe here I would say I'll take it, but in live markets I don't really know. But let's give it a small try. Have there been a loss? Because we are in bullish fair value gaps, guys, and we are extremely bullish. That's the main reason why this trade would be like a B+ setup and nothing else. But I kind of get the reason of the shorts, which made sense though, which made totally sense right here. It just looks like this day we got manipulated for no reason. I just want to see the direction at the end of the day. So yeah, the trade idea itself was super valid. We just got remanipulated for no reason right here just because of the chop price action. But overall, we are here, guys, to most learn about the direction and all these things, which matters the most than the entry itself, because sometimes it's choppy, sometimes it will remanipulate you, so it is what it is. The important thing was that our overall idea, look how perfect we analyzed the unmitigated 50-minute with that previous highs. Look how perfect we went there, and look what the reaction we might get here. Just because the price action is extremely bearish. So the overall idea was super valid, just we got manipulated again. And yeah, this day, no more trades, the price action is just going up and down. Let's keep the next day. Damn, the markets are doing nothing live. So yeah, we reacted from this 50-minute fair value gap as we marked out in this previous high, but nothing happened. We are inside the chop price action. So 4 hour wise, we had a good displacement. We are reacting from these previous highs right here with a lot of rejections, so we don't really know what's the bias at this point. 1 hour can give us maybe some tips and tricks. Nothing, because we inversed this fair value gap higher, we inversed this fair value gap lower, so it's very bad conditions. And yeah, I don't know what bias to have here. We have the London lows, which we have this kind of a trend line liquidity, so I'm expecting these lows to be taken and eventually these highs. So let's see which side is be taken first, the highs or the lows, and then we can see about the potential scenario. Because I don't have a bias here, guys, to be completely honest. I don't have a bias because of the higher time frames, how unclear they are. Did we have any setups? No, we didn't sweep anything. And you see, when you don't have a clear bias and the markets are accumulating, this will be the outcome of the lower time frames as well. Like we are going to accumulate, and all the people who are going to trade here are going to get stopped out, are going to get stopped out, break even, stop loss. It depends what position you are taking. Let's see. You see, we inversed higher almost, and then we boom, dump lower, taking out these lows. So a very good tips I'll give to you guys is when the price action is stuck inside the range and you have a drawn liquidity higher and a drawn liquidity lower, this is in a no trade zone right here, because what's going to be your target? What's going to be your TP right here? Like, you don't know. We are stuck. We don't know which side the price will go. Especially on the higher time frames, you don't have any help right here because we are accumulating as well. So let's mark out. We took out the London lows now. Let's see, and we have a clean trend line liquidity higher. Now we can look for a long. We have a 3-minute. Okay, guys. Bro, why this skips? Oh, because it skips 2 minutes at a time. What? Yo, BB, chill, bro. BB said 1 already. I'm joking, I'm joking. Was there anything else? Like lower time frames? Maybe a 30-second, but yeah. Okay, would you guys take this 3-minute inversion fair value gap or no? Just a big stop, but let's go for the base hit to the London highs. We inverse even the 5-minute, we inverse every single fair value gap on the leg. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Is that a clear trend? No, the higher time frames are very confusing. We are bullish overall because we are inside of a huge 4-hour bullish fair value gap and we are getting multiple rejections. But the higher time frames really suck right here. But we have a clean draw liquidity though. That's the only thing we have. And we swept the London lows. We didn't tap this unmitigated 50-minute fair value gap, which could have been an added confluence. Which, yeah. But we inverse the 5-minute, we inverse the 50-minute, we inverse the 3-minute, sorry, 2-minute. It's a valid try, in my opinion. It's a valid try, but it's not the highest probability trade, guys. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe a bit of a skip trade for me, probably. I do like the idea overall, but I don't like the stop. 151 points. We don't pay attention to the stop. It would have been better if we could have taken something lower. This high on the leg, I don't really like it. So for me, it's a skip. Let's see. Stop loss right here. It was not a bad trade, just, man, very up on the leg, and the higher time frames are very, like, unclear right here. You don't have a direction. You don't know where the price action is going. And it can manipulate you a lot of times, to be honest. Just the draw liquidity is super clear. If I have a tap inside this 50-minute and we have a 1-minute V-shape, that might be a good entry. But here, guys, the 3-minute just inverse a lot above the price. And yeah, the stop huge. And at this point, man, I mean, the draw liquidity was clear, but the trade was a B+. Okay, so I'll not say it was not a valid trade, but could have been easily avoided. Or maybe you were unlucky with the stop loss. Let's see. See you tomorrow, Cody. See you, bro. Yeah, you were unlucky with the stop loss, guys. Who took it? You were a bit unlucky with the stop loss, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Happens. The draw liquidity was clean, but you see why I don't want to get involved this high on the leg, because you might get this pullback, and yeah, this might happen. But okay, let's see those who took it. Let's say you guys protected the low right here, and let's make happy everyone here. But yeah, let's skip the next day because this is a very bad day. Yo, the live markets aren't doing anything, man. So, the 4-hour time frame rejected these highs, rejected the fair value gap, and it looks like we are pushing to take out these highs right here. And what we have to the upside, we have these equal highs. So this can be a draw liquidity for some longs, because the higher time frames now and the middle time frames and everything looks bullish. So this was the new week opening gap candle, and I think we should have a gap there if I'm not wrong, because it don't show the gaps here for some reason, but this should be a gap though. Should be a gap. So here it is, a new week opening gap. Before I look for longs, I would like to see this being taken, and then I'll look for longs, or I'll wait for the price to take out the highs and potentially look for a short lower. Because I repeat, guys, the higher time frames are bullish, 4-hour bullish fair value gap and everything else. So yeah, I'm not expecting like to take some crazy shorts. So with take the highs and then we can look for shorts for the liquidity, or we take the lows and then like we take this new week opening gap and we look for longs. Let's see. Okay, so quite a bullish push. Okay, so let's see how the 5 minute closes. Yeah, nothing, guys. I was about to give a short there, but yeah, the 5 minute closed taking the low right here. So realistically, this would have not been a good trade because we took out this low. But then let me see, the 3 minute also closed very bad. The 2 minute also, like we would have waited for the, yeah, the 1 minute also closed bad. So yeah, there was no trade right here. There was literally no trade. Now let's see dump. Shit. Okay, so guys, we took out the London lows, but we didn't take everything here to the downside. And we still have the new week opening gap, but we didn't take the highs as well. So we are reacting from a 5 minute bearish fair value gap right here. And this can be a continuation lower if you guys are bearish, or this can be a reversal trade. So let's see what you would actually like right here. Let's see. No, we don't have any inversion for value gaps. Okay, we have a IFEG higher, guys. Would you take this long? Aim for the equal highs that we mentioned earlier. 1 or 2. Keep in mind, we are inside 5 minute bullish fair value gaps, but we inversed 3 minute, we inversed 2 minute, we inversed 1 minute. So you would anticipate the 5 minute. 2, okay. Choppy inversion, yeah. It's a skip for me. I don't like the inversion. Choppy inversion, plus we are inside the 5 minute, plus we have a 5 minute just above our head. Plus we have a 50 minute just above our head, which will be our break-even point. Let's see. Okay, break-even. Okay, would have been a break-even trade. It is not bad. Now, guys, we are reacting from a 15 minute bearish fair value gap. A very good rejection, a very solid rejection. And we are about to inverse a 5 minute. So my question to you guys is, would you take this 5 minute IFEG lower? 3 minute IFEG, 2 minute IFEG, 1 minute IFEG. Would you take this short? 1 or 2? Let's have a higher stop. To the Asia lows here. Even these equal lows. Yes. Yes, everyone, yes. Ooh. Ooh, PM session starting good, guys. We are getting some volatility. Aligning with... Let's trade. If I see setup, bro, I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm not seeing anything here. But that was a crazy 1 minute candle. Let's see how it follows through. So a lot of people say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't like the 5 minute inversion, but I'll see how we continue. I'll not enter here. Okay, this is a better IFEG. The 5 minute is closing better, 2 minute is closing better. I don't know if I will take it now. We are reacting from a 4-hour bullish one, damn. Nah, it's a skip for me, it's a skip for me. Break-even point on this low. You would have taken a loss. But it's my bad, guys, because I didn't see the 4-hour here. So maybe a lot of you would have skipped because of the 4-hour right here that we tapped. So yeah, let's classify that as not a valid trade. Wait a second, guys. 2 then. Of course 2 now. Okay, so very late. I'll be not looking for anything on this day. I'm doing it very fast, guys, so I get you on the idea of analyzing the things very quick, okay? So you can check chart. Yeah, bro, crazy, man, crazy. I'm seeing that. But we are rejecting the fair value gap there. What you took, a break even? Okay, better than a loss, bro, better than a loss. Ooh, I really like the long ideas on the real charts now. If you inverse the 50 minute, but it's 100% guarantee will inverse it, bro. Enter in here. Long could work. Let me shrink the live chart. So we inverse this tiny 5 minute. We are inside the 3 minute bearish fair value gap and a 2 minute one. If we had this one inverse, I would have definitely entered, but bro, we have an SMT just here. We have these equal lows, like equal highs. We have this 5 minute unmitigated. Yo guys, would you take this trade? Yes or no? 1 or 2? So let's continue. So, where we were right here. So new day. We are rejecting this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. So we are still bullish. Good rejections. These are very good spike rejections, which we really like to see if we are bullish buyers, because it means that the buyers are pushing the price action higher. We filled the new week opening gap that we saw. We swept the Asia low, we swept the London lows. We have a clean trend line liquidity above our head, and we are inside the 50-minute bearish fair value gap. Overall, the higher time frames are bullish. So easy prediction, our bias is bullish. We inverse the 50-minute fair value gap, guys. Would you take a pre-market trade? Would you take a pre-market trade here? 2? Lucas said 2 straight away. With a 1-to-1 to this. Would you take this one, guys? 1 or 2? Let's test our pre-market skill. Let's test our pre-market skill. Because a lot of times we see this on pre-market, like real live, right? Okay, Toby. Damn, Toby! Well done, bro. I see you are paying attention a lot, man. I really like that. So Toby said wicks near the same size as the body of the inversion fair value gap. Those are very good things. I like that. Okay, so everyone would skip this one. And of course, I don't trade pre-market, so I'd skip it too. But let's see. Ooh. Ooh, we had an inversion on real charts, bro. A 3-minute inversion. And in how minutes? In 2 minutes, we'll form the 50-minute. I'll wait for the 50-minute on the real charts, guys. So, the price is pumping. Did the market open? Yes, the market opened. Let's see if the trade hits straight the take profit. Okay, we hit straight the take profit, so it was not a bad trade. Just the inversion was not the best. Right here. I mean, yeah, if we did a... Wait a second, I'm looking at the real charts, bro. Because we are having a 1-minute inversion on Nasdaq. I don't mind the long though. Yeah, but I don't know, Johnstone. I don't know, bro. The risk reward is very bad though. For a base hit, it's not bad. Let's see what happens though. Okay, so returning here. So the market open, we swept those highs. We are overall bullish, so we can't look for a short, but let's see if a short will be given. Or we can have a continuation model. No. Stop loss is like 20 points. I really hope we don't inverse Johnstone, because I really love that 50-minute continuation there. But it can live without us, definitely. I really hope because look at the S&P, bro. S&P is rejecting very good that 1 minute fair value gap, and the S&P is inside the 50-minute bearish fair value gap. So ideally, I would like a pullback lower. When S&P is not inside the 50-minute bearish fair value gap, because it can definitely be an easy fail, and you see how it's failing now. Let's see if we can get the continuation here in real chart. Yeah, it's leading, exactly. We took out that high. Not beside the 50-minute right here, guys, there was literally nothing else. We just pumped to the upside like we did today on Nasdaq in one direction. So yeah, there was literally 0 trades. So it's 10 a.m. 10 a.m.s normally bring reversals. So if we resweep the highs and we have an IFG. Okay, guys, so we swept the 4-hour high and the 1-hour high. Overall, we are bullish. Keep in mind, overall, we are respecting the 4-hour bullish fair value gap. But this is a 10 a.m. reversal, and we have an unmitigated 50-minute bullish fair value gap just below here. So my question to you is, this is a 10 a.m. reversal, a very good reversal. Would you take this IFEG for a simple base hit to this 50-minute or no? How would I rank the continuation? 10-15, a 602. Okay, I'll see that on a bit, Reno. When we switch back to the normal charts, I'll see that. So people saying 111, and some people said 2. Welcome, brother. It's 2, guys, because we took out the break-even point. So the IFEG is not that good. And yeah, plus we are bullish, so I'm not trying to catch a falling knife, but it can deliver. Let's see. It delivered. Now that we tap the 50-minute, let's see what happens. Okay, 1-to-1 base hit. Okay, what's happening? We are about to have a crazy inversion fair value gap lower. This is the confirmations we like. What a candle, thank you. Brother, the charts are very bad now. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so overall we inverse this 15-minute fair value gap. Overall higher time frames, nothing is very clear here because we just have an internal structure, but we have a clean drawn liquidity to the downside. We are reacting from a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. Nothing is clean, honestly. But we took out this high. We had the 50-minute inversion fair value gap. We still are reacting from this one, so it's not a complete inversion. But the 5-minute did a good candle closure. We have a 5-minute bearish fair value gap. So would you guys look for a short here? Or this IFEG? 1 or 2? Continuation. Two, okay. Okay, well done, Toby. It'd be an easy 2. Why? Higher time frames we are bullish. 50-minute we are still rejecting. Nothing is clear. We can go either sides, so it's definitely a skip. Plus the IFEG, it's the body is smaller than the wick size, so straight stop. And you see how bullish we are pushing. Thank you, inversing. Yeah, honestly, it's value now. Yeah. What a shitty entry, man. Perfect. So, Just because some good price action of scene chops. Fine. You're right, bro. Last backtesting was very good though. Last backtesting session was very good. Price action was very good as well. But I mean, bro, you kind of learn more when it's bad, you know. You kind of learn more when it's bad. I mean, I know we all hate it, but... Okay, so... Let's treat ourselves a little. Yeah, it's very choppy, but come on, bro. Like, come on. So... Because I don't want to skip all this price action, man. It'd be like... But, yo, Johnstone, I'm gonna take you as an example. You remember the last backtest session you were there, right? That I said, doesn't this feel easy? Remember? I said to you, doesn't this... Yeah, you said it's very easy and I wish every single day was this way. And on this backtesting session, I mean, there were some wins, some low probability losses, some break-evens. It kind of become hard, okay? Like harder than... It's easy because we skip. Yeah. So, basically, what I want to say is, it's the same thing with the live markets. Like, which are the bad periods? The bad periods is January, February right now. But the good periods when all this price action, like this bad price action ends, and those good weeks and months start, it becomes like the easy price action we backtested. It's kind of the same like mentality, man, when you see it on backtesting. You can clearly see even on backtesting how slow the price action can be. Sometimes, and how good price action can be sometimes. So, okay, let's return. 4 hours is choppy. We are reacting from a huge 4 hour fair value gap, but we are reacting from a 4 hour bearish fair value gap. We don't have a clear bias. The most recent fair value gap is what we should pay attention to, which is this one right here, this recent 4 hour fair value gap. Let's drop to the 1 hour time frame. We have some nice equal lows from what I can see. We have all the draw liquidity, low, Asia low, London lows. So I'm more than happy to get involved into a short. What's going to happen is that we are when the market opens, we are going to take out the liquidity straight away. Let's see. This is our very valid draw liquidity of the day. Did we tap a 5 or 50? We have a 50-minute fair value gap there, and we have a 5-minute. So this can be a nice continuation trade, guys. This can be a potential continuation trade to the downside. I mean, for that, we are inside the bullish one and the bearish one, so it's not clear. We got to force something. We got to force something. We hit that 50-minute. Okay, no trades. No trades, crazy. Okay, there is a 2-minute fair value gap. If this inverses, it can be a good short. Would you take this short, guys? 1 or 2? To the equal lows. A very forced trade, but the draw liquidity is very strong. You can have a bigger low, like a bigger stop. Don't mind it. A very good draw liquidity lower though. Two. Okay. Nice 50-minute delivery higher. We are inside the 50-minute bullish, 50-minute bearish. Normally this would be definitely, even a 5-minute is reacting from. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. Maybe low risk with aggressive break even. But I don't personally like this trade because it's in between 2 PD rays. And we know what happens when it's inside 2 PD rays. Very low probability. But let's see the outcome. Yeah, we didn't even inverse the 2-minute, guys. But why trade Zella acting this way? You see, we didn't inverse, so it's a no trade for sure. It was showing full body candles closing like below the inversion. Okay, now I think we inversed. But I think we are heading for the draw liquidity lower. Okay, so now it's break even that we took out this low right here. Where was the candle closure? Right here, and stop. Let's remark the trade. Damn. No way, bro. So we hit the London low, we didn't hit the Asia low, and it returned to the break even. I do really think we had an SMT here with S&P. I don't know if I can see it. Oh, I can see S&P. No, we didn't have an SMT. I mean, we still have these lows to be taken. Very crazy though. Imagine, guys, you are inside this trade and you don't even take profits here. And you see this just at your break even. And I can bet everything you want, this will go lower now. Nah. I'm not betting anything. We didn't hit the SG low, so they've been a no. Yeah, I think we are very soon we are ending it as well. Because we were focused a bit on backtesting and live trading, but nothing happened really good today. Yeah, where is Rano? Let's see the example, what Rano said. Okay, let me end the recording.